dude is defending Elon Musk from you. Dude, this is so funny. XQC, I posted, don't let anyone tell you your voices don't matter. Musk wants to leave politics because he's tired of the attacks from the left. And XQC voices. First of all, this isn't the reason why he's trying to quit politics. Are you I was about to say, are you stupid? But the answer is he's not. It's XQC. Voices. This is so funny. This is just right-wing garbanzo. Straight up. Yeah, this is why Elon is quitting, dude. Not because he's such a loser that, first of all, this unironically pairs up with his actions in office at Doge. What he has done at Doge in one of the most prominent stages has caused unimaginable resentment to such a degree that even in Europe, universally, Teslas are despised. It is reflecting in their stock prices. Well, not their stock prices necessarily, because the stock performance is not associated with like any sort of serious market fundamentals. Let's be real. It's obviously Tesla. It's a super inflated tech stock to begin with. But it's reflected in the 71% of net profit that they lost, even though the revenues that are even coming in right now, because they would have been unprofitable, the revenues that are coming in right now are predominantly coming in from carbon credit swaps from other companies still. Like $500 million of revenue for Tesla still came from the fact that they are an EV manufacturer, and other car manufacturers in the United States of America still don't make EVs or make enough EVs, and therefore they're still buying they're still paying Tesla. That is not true, Lamau. It is true. What are you talking about? That is not true. What? Am I getting something wrong? There have been numerous instances throughout Tesla's history that if they did not have the EV tax credits, they would have went bankrupt. It still happens. It's not the bulk of their revenue. No, of course it's not the bulk of their revenue. The reason why it's not the bulk of their revenue is because other car manufacturers are also making EVs. It's a double bind because on the one hand, if other car manufacturers are making EVs with better build quality, now you have a more competitive product to Tesla. So that's actually lowering the sales of Tesla because, you know, you got people like myself who don't want to buy a Tesla, but will very easily go or who are interested in getting an EV. Okay. And number two, when they make their own fleets of electric vehicles and they no longer have to buy into the carbon credit swap, the carbon credit swap scheme has literally saved Tesla from becoming insolvent and becoming bankrupt in the past. Nowadays, it's still a decent chunk of revenue that they get, but it's nowhere near as significant as it once was for the two factors that I mentioned. Number one, other companies are also making their own electric vehicles, so therefore they have no need to purchase as much carbon credits carbon credits from Tesla. And also, I mean, yeah, that's it. That's the major reason. But in terms of why they're still profitable, the EV credit swaps are part of the reason why they're still profitable. Don't react to it. He has been irrelevant lately and is doing the Hasan again. Yeah, no, he's just. I thought XQ wasn't right wing. I'm confused. I thought he chose not to be right wing. Did he choose to be right wing again? Like, what's going on? I thought he hated Tesla and Elon Musk. And what happened? I thought personally that he was. He said that he wasn't on board with the Trump stuff and thought that they were stupid or whatever. But now it's like just. I don't know. Maybe he's just still defending it on principle. Yeah, the EV maker generated $692 million from selling regulatory credits in the last quarter of 2024 alone, and accounted for nearly 30% of its quarterly net income of $2.33 billion. Yes, they still generate a shit ton of revenue from the credit swaps. So yeah, Tesla reported $1.1 billion in net income for Q1 of 2024. $444 million of that net income came from federal carbon credits. Yeah, I mean, there's also the federal carbon credits. There's different kinds of subsidies that they get at the point of purchase, but also from other manufacturers as well. We're talking about two different things. Anyway, why am I having this conversation? The point is, Elon Musk, under his watchful gaze, under his wonderful leadership, especially after he did this Doge stuff and became persona non grata, public enemy number one, because he is an unlikable monster, right? When it comes to Hasan, that's funny. An unlikable monster. Oh, wait, no, this person is responding to this guy. Said, you still have time to delete this, bro. He's saying, is it dick riding? Elon Musk is an unlikable monster, and therefore people don't want to associate with Tesla anymore. I get it. I have a friend. I was talking to one of my friends. He's Jewish, okay? He bought a Tesla a week before Elon Musk sig heiled. A week before. And he was like, dude, I'm driving around in this thing now. I'm going to meetings, and people are looking at me funny. What am I supposed to do now? I just got this shit. I'm not talking about Will, dude. Will got the plaid a long time ago. Anyway, everything's computer, but 71% revenue drop, or net revenue drop. 71% for the same quarter. Q1 2024 versus Q1 2025. 71% net revenue drop. People don't want to buy this shit. It's not about this, okay? It's not about this. This is reflective of the resentment that people feel towards Tesla, certainly the anger that people feel towards Tesla due to what Elon Musk is doing by, engaging in mass layoffs, the federal government also being super incompetent in broad daylight in terms of how they're doing these supposed cuts, these budget cuts and whatnot. But there's a reason why people are bullying Tesla owners and shit, okay? And it's not like I've been egging this on. I'm not like, oh yeah, this is base, this is good or anything. I haven't really said anything. It's just, I don't even fully understand why there's so much smoke, so much animosity towards people who are individually own Teslas. Maybe it's because like I live in Los Angeles where it's not unique, and I see so many Teslas with a sticker that says like I hate Donald Trump on them, which feels like a insurance against like people putting a dog shit on your car. In any case, this is not the reason why. Don't let anyone tell you your voices don't matter. Yeah, they firebombed one Tesla facility, so I guess that's the reason why Elon Musk is quitting. Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. That was their profit change? Yes, net revenue, profit. Like, not gross. I'm saying straight up, their profit went down 71% quarter 1 2024 versus quarter 1 2025. That's a huge decline. And a big part of that is because they are not selling as many cars. They're not selling any of their models. They underperformed according to analysts' expectations. Technically, net revenue is not the same as profit. Yes, I apologize. Goddamn finance nerds. Sad to see it. Any other corp would fire the CEO? No. I mean, they ate so good for so many years, having Elon Musk be the key man. I don't even know if they can. You literally don't understand the stats. Yes, it's 71% down, but it's only about minus 10% if you count in Elon's big plans for robo-taxis and the very big plans in the future to sell more cars. Big plans. It's an investment. Yeah. Board of directors is all Elon family or lackeys. It's not independent. Yeah, he has complete control over it. Plus, also, he's the key man, for better or for worse. And for many, many years, him being the key man was beneficial for Tesla because he inspired a lot of confidence in Tesla. So people wanted to buy in. Every time he lied, people were like, I don't want to believe that he's lying. I want to believe that he's actually being honest. And I want to believe that he actually has a method to all of this madness. But now that his popularity is waning and now he's becoming a incredibly unpopular figure, all of a sudden, his association with the company is a negative one. And that's precisely what's going on here. It's becoming more and more negative day in and day out. I think Elon's politicization will be looked back as one of the great cell phones of all time, completely unforced error, unless he is the Henry Ford to Trump's Adolf Hitler, in which case it will... we'll be living in a dramatically different universe at that point. But I don't think so. I don't think so only because they're so incredibly incompetent. Like, they cannot do fascism properly, which is good. It's not a bad thing.